Hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on how to shape your eyebrows. Gonna use a purple eyeliner and a white eyeliner, and it's gonna look psycho, and that light's too bright. But it will teach you, it'll be a lot easier to decipher where everything should go and the placement of understanding like what gets plucked and what doesn't. I'm gonna do the points of reference in the purple eyeliner so you can see the beginning point, the middle point, the end point, and then I'll explain the white line as we get there. Now, most people will tell you to start your eyebrows right on the outer edge of your nose. And it's good to always have a start point that you like. Every point should start at the same exact place. So if you're going to measure your eyebrows, always start from this point. So straight up from there is where I like to start my eyebrows. But if you have a wider nose, I would suggest maybe going in a little bit further, or if you have a really thin nose, coming out a little bit farther, because you don't want your eyebrows to be too far in or too far out, if that makes sense. So I'm starting on the outer side of my nose, straight up and down, and that is where point A is going to be. That's going to be the very beginning of where your eyebrow starts. My dog's thirsty. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that. Starting in the same place again, you're going to turn it at a 45-degree angle, which would be right here. This is halfway, or this is 90 degrees. Halfway from there. Now another way to do it is usually it's right on the outer edge of your eye. Winds up being the same thing as a 45-degree angle. Everybody's face is a little bit different, but it's around there. So at that 45-degree angle, if you want to use the outer edge of your eye to line it up, that is the end point. That is where your eyebrow should end. So I'm going to draw a line with my eyeliner that just broke. I'm going to draw that line right there so you can see. And that's the end point. And when you get to the right in like almost, you see how it's almost exactly halfway between the two, point A and point C. Point B is usually right kind of like in the halfway point. And another way you can judge it is if you're looking straight ahead, which is really hard to do, but if you're looking straight ahead, kind of like right in the outer half of the iris of your eye. That is point B. And point B is going to be, again, the highest part of your arch. So that's going to be your beginning point, the highest part of your arch, and where your eyebrow should end. So anything past this line, pluck. Anything before this line, pluck. Now, as far as getting the shape for underneath, I'm going to use the white eyeliner. And it'll be easier because once you draw this line on, everything that's colored in white gets plucked, and it leaves a pretty good shape for you to go from there. Now, you're going to use 45-degree angles to measure things, once again, thinking about just this area of where your eyebrow is. So if we're just looking right in this little area right here, straight across would be 90 degrees, and halfway right there, and that's your starting point. That's the angle that it should go at. So you're going to start right where this is, and at 45 degrees, draw that line to the highest part of the arch right there. You see that? I don't know why I asked, because you can't respond. And then I like to round it out just a little bit, and then draw a line from there to that line. So everything that is in the white line and under the white line gets plucked. And you can see from point A to point B, obviously it's going to get thinner. And then from point B to point C, it gets even thinner. Now, when you're getting the hair on top of the eyebrow, it's the same similar concept. You want to follow the same 45-degree angle that you did on this part right here, or on the bottom part rather. So you're going to start right there, draw a line that matches with the line on the bottom, at the same angle, and again, from that highest part of the arch, meet it to that point right there. Now, let me just try to draw that so you can see it a little bit better. So basically, everything that's now white you're going to pluck, and it's going to leave you with a nice dramatic arch. I'll do another tutorial for people whose eyebrows, go a little bit straighter across, and you need to do it. It'll be the same technique, but just downplay just a little bit so you can get an arch, but the top won't be as dramatic. But yeah, start off with that and watch the tutorial on how to color it in and make it look fantastic.